Alright lawn fans, Ben here back for another MOW Time Reviews, and as you can see we're checking out and reviewing the 18-inch reciprocating aerator from Billy Goat. Now I've been doing lawn renovations or providing lawn renovations in my business here in Brisbane Northside for a number of years now, and over the years I have used different core aerators through the reno season. For the last number of years I've just always gone back to using the PLUGR or the Billy Goat aerator. Now, before we get further into this video, I just want to say a big thanks to Lone Star Hire here on Brisbane's North Side. I hire this machine from them to do my lawn renovations for my clients. So a big thank you to them for letting me review this product today. And hopefully it answers any of the questions, whether you're looking to purchase one. But if you're not wanting to purchase one and you're wanting to just do your own lawn at home, or maybe you've got a few clients' lawns that need some core aeration, get in touch with Murray at Lone Star Hire and he'll be able to help you out. I do believe they also have bigger machines than this. If you do a larger size area, then certainly jump up to the bigger machine. That'll help you get it more done and more time efficient. But anyway, Lone Star Hire, I'll leave their details down in the description box. Just go check out their website, get in touch with Murray and he'll be able to look after you. The one thing I do enjoy about Lone Star Hire, I've used them for a few years now, is they have a delivery and pickup system. So I don't need to use my time or waste my time going out to get the machine and coming back and all that sort of stuff. They can drop it off at your property or wherever you need it and pick it up however long you need it. So that's really a big plus and win. But anyway, so let's get into it. So first of all, like I said, I've been using this machine for a number of years now. Now I do hire it. If you're looking to purchase one yourself, whether you're doing it for the business or whether you're just a die-hard lawn fanatic and will spend whatever money on getting the equipment you need to maintain your house, then you're approximately looking between the 8,000 to 8,500 Australian dollars to get one of these machines. But anyway, let's have a quick walk around of the machine. The functions, the handlebars, all that sort of stuff, and then I'll be able to tell you my final thoughts at the end of this video. All right, let's get into it. All right, everyone, well, let's start for the main section of this tool, and that is, of course, the tines. So you get four tines here, four tines, and they are hard tensile steel tines, so nice and solid, so they won't dent too easy. Now, if you do hit rocks or concrete under your grass or something like that, then of course, yes, you may damage them. If you do damage them, thankfully, these tines are interchangeable, so you can unscrew these. These eventually do wear out over time, so you will need to change the tines, but it's very simple by just undoing this bolt and you can change the tines over. This machine also, I'm not sure, I can't confirm, but if you buy this machine, I think it may come with both sets of tines. So this is a core tine, and then you've just got like a solid tine, which doesn't actually pull a core out of the ground. It just drives a hole into the ground, and that's generally used through your cooler temp times, etc., to just sort of let the lawn breathe a little bit more. But anyway, yeah, so four tines, high tensile steel, so very durable, very robust, and they do last some time before you need to change them over. Now, these are also cam driven, which I'll show you inside in a minute. This is a cam driven machine, so it's got plenty of power to drive down into the soil that you are core aerating. Now I'll move on to the handle. Now, one thing I do probably like most about the Billy Goat, over the years I've used a bunch of different core aerator machines over the years. I'll put a few of them up on the screen, but they are, you know, subpar to a Billy Goat PLUGR or Billy Goat machines in general. This one, like I mentioned, is cam driven, so it doesn't require all the extra weights and all that sort of stuff like other previous models I've used, where they have big weights that sit on the side here, and the machines are really, really heavy. A lot of those machines also don't have four wheels. But anyway, first thing I like about this machine is they have these dampening handlebars. Here you've got rubber bits which help to alleviate a lot of vibration. As you can probably know, when you've got something driving around and jamming holes in the ground, this can vibrate a fair bit. But thanks to these beautiful handlebars and the way they're constructed, the vibration up to your hands is really barely anything, which is fantastic. So handlebars also fold away, like most sort of garden tools these days, you're able to fold the handlebars down. If you're either storing it in your trailer or storing it away in your shed, then you can slide it in under a desk or something like that. Also up here at the handles, these are just, I'll quickly show what these sort of levers do. This one particular, you have your on-off button here. You also do have an on-off button on the Honda engine as well. A lot of people get tricked out. That might be turned off, but they've got this on and they're wondering why it won't start. So if you do rent this or you do buy it, make sure both buttons are on in the on position. Why I say that? Because yes, once years ago, I got caught out. That was off, this was on, and I couldn't figure out why it wasn't starting. And then I rung Murray and he's like, did you check the engine switch? And I'm like, no, and I checked and it was off. So there you go. So make sure they're both on. But anyway, on off switch up here. Now this one is your actual drops the tines down. So you just let that one go forward and the line will go flop, and that'll drop your line, that'll drop your tines down into the ground, ready to start core aeration. This one here is your actual go system. So as soon as you start engaging that, the tines will start driving into the ground. And most of the time, you won't need to really push on the machine too much. The angle of the tines, I don't know if you can see that, but the angle of the tines sort of angle back a little bit, and kind of it drives in and pushes the machine forward at the same time. So you really aren't having to really put a lot of push into this machine. So yeah, so back up to lift the tines back up, which makes really easy for turning. If you need to, you just bang the handle back up, make the turn like so, and then bang, and then back into it and make your next pass. So it makes it super easy. Now in the way of weight, I don't know exactly what the weight of this machine is. I'll put it up on the screen, but with the 4 wheels, as opposed to previous machines I've used from Bluebird, etc., it is really easy to maneuver. And that is a huge thing. If you haven't done lawn renos before, they are very physically demanding. You know, some people do one a year on their own property, but people in the game, in the professional game like me, I do a bunch like back to back over the season, and it can be very demanding on your body and your joints. So having this sort of machine that is really comfortable to use, isn't super heavy, and really easy to operate, makes it a win in my book. But anyway, so that's the handles there, super easy. Now we'll move down and we'll crack the cover open. There's the Lone Star higher there. But by opening the top, you just lift these little rubber nooks off here, like so, and then you can easily access inside the machine. That just flips down there, gives you easy access to the Honda motor, which of course is plenty of grunt for using this machine. It's got your belt here running from your motor, very easy. There's so much room around here. It's so much easy to work. When I was doing my car mechanic apprenticeship many years ago, working on super old cars, you know, you had a 308 or a old V8, old big V8s. You still had plenty of room in the engine bay to move around, get your hands down in somewhere, get to a bolt, etc. And this is like that, as opposed to new cars these days. You can't get your hand down anywhere at all to work on anything. So that's what I used to love about the whole does. But anyway, that's what I mean by this. There's so much room to move around in here. So if you need to work on any of the camera or anything like that, there's that on off switch just down here that I was telling you about before, not to forget if it's in the on position if you rent this machine. I'm pretty sure Murray just leaves the engine in on, and that way you can just do the on off from up there, which makes complete sense. But anyway, that's inside the machine, and the cover, we'll throw that back on. And I'm pretty sure Billy Goat use Honda engines for their machines, which are just, you know, it's the same reason when I spoke to the gentleman from MOW Master and I chatted to them, you know, they just keep using Honda engines for their cylinder mowers, especially their new one they just released with the electric cylinder mower that's an electric battery from Honda as well. They're just proven great engines, so you can't go wrong. All right, we also got the 4 wheels, as you can see. Now the beauty of the 18-inch plugger, why it's a good one for me, is because I mainly do I mainly do residential properties. Now, like I mentioned earlier, there are bigger machines on the Billy Goat website, wider machines. If you do large scale properties, if you're doing acreage, if you're doing commercial, where there's just way more square meterage, then you can certainly step up. I like the PLUGR 18-inch plugger suits me because the majority of my clients are inner city clients and the properties aren't huge. But it's not just that. A lot of them have gates, and a lot of the gates are only, you know, wheelbarrow width wide. And thankfully this plugger pretty much gets through any gate on my client's property that I need to get to. So that's also the big win to keep in mind. If you're going to purchase a Billy Goat aerator, then bear in mind the clients you have, the access you have, all that sort of stuff. Obviously, the bigger machine you go, the heavier that is. All right, everybody. So overall, would I recommend buying this aerator? 100% I would. Over the years, like I mentioned, I've used the Bluebird, I've used a Waybang. The other one I'll mention too, which I tend to see contractors using or from time to time in videos, is a aerator from Paddock. Now, I've used that aerator a few times and I didn't have any issues with that machine at the times that I hired it. But speaking to people who hire them out and people who have used them in the past or own them, this is what I've heard. This is not me personally, I've never bought one, but the machine would regularly have problems with belts breaking and all that sort of stuff. And then also the after sales engagement, if there's issues, wasn't great. It's not too good at all. Mind you, I don't know if that's changed. Again, I've never gone down that road of buying a Paddock aerator. I did look into it. I think they're around the $5,000 mark. They are a number of $1,000s cheaper than the Billy Goat, so I understand why people buy them. But for me, I learned many years ago, the poor man pays twice. You're better off just to save more money and buy better quality equipment. It'll just last you a lot longer. It's built a lot better. And that's basically what this Billy Goat is. $8,000, $8,500 is not a small amount of money. But look, if you're going down the realm of providing lawn renovations for your clients, then you want to have the best equipment on board to do the job, especially something that's banging into the ground and vibrating a lot. I would 100% save the extra money and get the Billy Goat. But yeah, so if you've used any of the Waybang or the Bluebird or any of the old ones like that, let me know in the comments below. Have you used all of them like I have and really found the Billy Goat to be the best? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts on what you've used previously and what you found, sort of thing. But it'd be good to know. But yeah, if you've got a Paddock, what's your experience been with it? You know, if there's people watching this video and they're looking at considering spending thousands of their hard-earned money on buying a core aerator or a lawn aerator, then please comment below for people watching to see your comments and let them know your feedback on whether you bought a Billy Goat, how's it going for you, whether you bought a Paddock or a Waybang or something like that. Let them know in the comments below how your experience has been with that machine, and that'll guide people in making the right decision for them. But at the end of the day, 100% I love using the Billy Goat 18-inch plugger. I think it's a brilliant machine. I do think it's worth the money, like I mentioned, if you're going to bring lawn renovations to your business. Then yeah, 100% get one of these, something like that. But yeah, that's it. That's the end of the video. I've got to get back to lawn renovations. I am flat out here in Brisbane, Queensland, Australia. The weather is absolutely beautiful lately. It's so nice. But yeah, I've got a bunch of renovation lists. Speaking of lawn renovations, I have a few videos coming up. I have a Tiff Tough full lawn renovation video that will be coming up on the channel soon. I'm also going to be shooting post renovation videos to see 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks after the video, because people like to see how the recovery process is going. Now, if you're a Buffalo owner or you have clients with a Buffalo lawn that you're going to be renovating, then I've also got a Buffalo lawn full renovation coming up on the channel as well. And again, we'll do a follow-up videos on the post-reno process and see how that's going as well. So don't miss them. Make sure you are subscribed so you don't miss out on those videos. If you enjoyed this review, please click the like button and share it on to anyone else that you might get some positive out of this sort of review on the aerator. There are more product reviews on the MOW TIME channel, so just jump back onto the channel, go to videos and scroll through, and you'll be able to see all different sort of products that I've already reviewed. But anyway, that's it for today. As always, I hope you're all doing well, mentally and physically. We'll see you all in the next video.